It's not all about you, or is it? It's your life, your choices, your decisions, your goals, your visions, the things that you want to do, the things that you want to accomplish, your desires. No one else is going to be in control of any of that. At the end of the day, you're going to make your own choices. You're going to make your own decisions. So what are you going to do? Because if life wasn't all about you, then you would be people pleasing. If life wasn't all about you, then you would be looking for ways to feel satisfied in other things. If life wasn't always about you, then you'd be finding ways to have that fulfillment in your heart from something else. That's why people get addicted to things. They feel like that brings the fulfillment in them. They feel like that's what makes them feel whole at the end of the day. That's what kills the void that's in them. I drink so that I don't have to feel anything. I smoke so that I can be able to be elsewhere in my mind. I can have that peace of mind. I do these things so that I have peace. I have that fulfillment. But the thing is that it's still on you though. That's still your choice, your decision. And you might not even have those addictions, but there's something else that you do that fills that void. So what is that? If life wasn't all about you, then why is it when the bad happens, then suddenly it's all about you? Why is it that when suddenly a hard decision has to come, it's all about you? Why is it that when fingers are being pointed, it's always at you? Because you matter. The choices that you make matter. And the funny part is when you meet people that are like, it's not all about you, it's about me. It's not all about you, it's about me. Those are the people that you should be saying it's not all about you, because then you start to realize a lot of people are self-centered. A lot of people only care about what they have going on. A lot of people only care about their emotions. They're projecting that to you because they feel like they're invalidated. They feel like they're not enough. They feel like they're not seen enough. So now they have to project, it's not all about you, or why we have to keep talking about you, or what predicament do we have to be in where it's just you. Where do I come in? You know what I'm saying? And most of the time that's rather two types of people. That's rather a type of person that's going to be self-centered, or that's the type of person that feels like they're not validated enough and that we truly are always talking about you. So when are we going to talk about me? Because now I feel like you don't see me. The thing is, if you're on either side of those, I feel like you're in a valid position. Reason being is because if you're in a position where you're talking to somebody and you're like, wow, this person never talks about me at all. We're always talking about them, their problems, their relationships, their goals, their job, their people, their drama. Then when do we get to talk about me? But the question on the other side of that is, why do you still associate with them if that's all they do? If that's all they talk about is them, and then they don't ask about you. They don't check in with you. They don't try to do the things that a real person that wants that connection will do. So if a person is self-centered, then why do you still surround yourself with them? And if you're the self-centered person, then why do you feel like you need all the attention? Does that come from a lack of attention at home? You wish you had a relationship, so you had a partner that could adore you and cherish you. You wish that this person that you so-called call your friend, or whatever the relationship bond is, that they had something craving you, they miss you, they want to hear about you, they want to hear what you got going on. If you're the person that's always talking about you, why is that? If you're the person that always wants to just, ramble on and doesn't know how to listen, sit back and analyze why that is. A lot of that comes from younger, or let me say past experiences. If you never felt like you were seen as a kid, you feel like you had to go get it somewhere else. If you ever feel like, at school, you were never the cool kid, you always got picked on, you had to go feel cool somewhere else. But if you were also the person that always got, you were the popular kid, or you were the A+ type of student, or the daughter or the son, then you always got attention. So you feel like everything's about you. Or maybe you're the single, single child. So you're like, I've always had the attention on me. My parents have always just loved on me because it's just been me, so I'm used to this. This is normal. Meanwhile, when you get into a relationship, you're like, why is it not always about me? Well, because now there's two people. Now there's a conversation that needs to be had. Now there's moments that need to be discussed. There's moments that need to be thought about. Other people that need to be considered. So when people say, it's not all about you, or is it? Sometimes the thing is that people know how to be both though. You know how to be very present and very aware in a conversation when you can go back and forth at your job and at your workplace, but then in your relationship, you're always just talking about you. You're always talking about the things that you have going on. You're never actually there for them. they're there for you. And you feel like that's valid because that's what my partner's supposed to be there for. They're supposed to be there for me. They're supposed to do things for me. They're supposed to buy me things. They're supposed to be there emotionally for me. They're supposed to show up when I need them. But then when the moment actually comes around and you're like, wow, I guess this person does need that reciprocation. I don't know if I can give that because it's all about me. Or you're the other person where you're like giving, and you're not getting anything. You're giving all the attention and all the time and all the presence, but you're not getting anything in return. You're giving all the desires and you're feeding into their goals and you're doing the things that they want you to do, but yet when the time comes for you, they don't show up. You have to understand, when is it going to be about you? When is the time come around to know this moment needs to be about me, and this is the moment I need to take a seat in the back seat and let them have their moment? Because if you don't allow the moment to actually be there, you're only setting yourself up for failure. The conversations down the road are not going to be as genuine. They're not going to be as soft-spoken. They're not going to be as heard. It's finally going to come to a point where the other person gets to a point where they have to snap. Now the conversation is, why don't you ever listen to me? I never feel heard when I'm around you. I never feel seen when I'm around you. Every time we're around you, we're talking about what you have going on. I've been dealing with this thing for the past 3 months and you don't even notice. We've been in this relationship and we barely talk about or do any of the things that I like. Every time we're here, it's just you. These conversations come and now they're explosives. Or they don't get talked about. And now the person is walking around on a landmine trying to do everything they can to impress you. If you're a people pleaser, you know exactly what I'm saying. People put you in a predicament where you're like, oh, I feel like I just have to do the right thing by them because that's what's going to keep the peace. That's what's going to keep the moments of relief. I don't have to deal with the drama side of it. And to a degree, I mean, who wants drama? Who wants those tough conversations? But at the end of the day, if you want a healthy relationship, a healthy friendship, just for things to be smooth and like for y'all to actually be able to grow, those are things that you have to consider. Putting yourself in that predicament is the best way to have the healthiest interactions. I can listen to you, you can listen to me. Arguments, okay, let me hear your side. Let me try to understand your side. Come back, okay. Can you listen to what I'm saying? Can you understand what I'm saying? Perfect. Okay, how do we find a solution in this problem? Perfect. I've realized the problem with me. I realized the problem with you. You've realized it and you understand it from me. Now, how do we grow from this? Keep these things in mind when you're actually processing, is life really all about me? Is life really all about me? That being said, appreciate y'all for watching. Keep watching these videos, man. Let me know what y'all think about it. Don't mind my voice. I'm a little sick, man, but I still wanted to come in and give y'all the content that y'all needed, man, because I know somebody's out there trying to figure out how to people please to the maximum capability. And there's also someone out there that's super self-centered. And you got to learn how to have balance in both. You know what I'm saying? So, like and comment on the video. Follow me on Instagram, King Malone. That being said, y'all, I'm going to go get some medicine. And I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video. I'm gone.